The book you spent 7 years studying. Your first patient after graduating. He remained single. He never married. He never married was a phrase commonly used by obituary writers in the United Kingdom as a euphemism for the deceased having been homosexual. Be me. Beat up cops. Sit with a bulk dude in a diner in 1939. Discuss tighty implants. Shoot up the diner. Throw a bunch of grenades. Run away. Do dog fornesis in Mexico 4 weeks later. Eriki designing Dio's father. Eriki designing Dio. Nothing personal, but Ukraine used to be part of my territory. I'm gonna annex it, because it is mine by right. By that logic. Hitting a JoJo pose after making a new world record is or a farming most could only dream of. Japanese hurdler Achid Mirataki posed like Enrico Puxi from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to celebrate his new national record. I love how Diavolo looked nothing like this. The stand user can be anyone. The stand user. Trade a $500,000 car for a camels and 2 cans of water. Spend $1 billion on a submarine to swim 100 miles and crash. Buy 5 kebabs for $10. Gyro on the volume cover versus gyro on the manga pages. Manga authors hiding their faces because of the fear of backlash from fans due to fan favorite character dealt or bad ending. Eriki doesn't hide, shows his face so everyone knows him. Kills fan favorite characters all the time. Has 8 endings. Fans still love him in spite of everything. JoJo fans when it's June. JoJo fans every other month. Crusaders, let's find a hotel and relax for a bit. Polnareff subplot. Dio can't touch himself without touching Jonathan too. Stop. Araki drawing men. Also Araki drawing men. Stands show the emotions of their users. Star Platinum celebrating after punching a blind guy. Died 2001. Born 1995. Welcome back Bruno Buxierity. Star never cry. Congratulations One Piece 4-year achievement. One Piece has been voted as the gayest manga by Japan. JoJo fans, how did we lose? You first watch an anime with ghosts in it. No, you first watch an anime with aliens in it. Watch JoJo Bizarre Adventure Diamond is unbreakable. I'll do whatever you say. So please, spare my life. Joseph and Kakio, I'm glad Jotaro knew it was an enemy. Jotaro who hates screaming women. How Eriki felt making the readers feel bad that a ducking knees died. Guessing what people say. So, what's your talent? It's kinda mixed a bit. I think the middle part should be on top. By Jajalian. Look inside. No lions. Joseki and Okuyasu being the guys who give the much deserved happy ending for tragic characters is one of the best things to happen to JoJo's. In an alternate Dandadan timeline, Joseki and Okuyasu saved them. Other anime, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. JoJo fans when they see Jonathan drawn in Erika's modern style. Who is that? Your next line is say the line Joseph. Say the line Joseph. JoJo fans when the good guy outsmarts the bad guy by sticking a frog up his ace or something. JoJo fans when you say your favorite stand is Crazy Diamond instead of a stand that only appears in a lost media manga that Eriki made while he was getting a portrait exam called Shaka Shaka Boom Act 3 that its power is to evaporate your gastric juice but only on Monday afternoons when it's 27.4 degrees. Lisa didn't even raise her own son. Lives on a secluded island and rarely leaves. Smokes. Uses being a criminal as an excuse for why she wasn't around for her son. Forced her son to climb a pillar for several days on end with no food or rest and threatened to leave him to die if he couldn't reach the top. Bruno Buxierity, adopted and cared for 5 children, is a well-liked and respected member of the community. Hates dogs. Doesn't let being a criminal stop him from being a good mom. Didn't do that shut. 15 minutes have passed. The teacher still isn't here. We're legally allowed to leave. Part 8 Moria crew in Part 4 Moria. Part 4 Moria crew in Part 8 Moria. Jojo fans when Limp Bizkit gets localized to Soggy Biscuit. Jojo delts that made me cry. Joseph. 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 Hey dad, can I take $10 from your wallet? Hands off jawline, you are not getting anything. Hey Jotaro-san, can you give me $10 please? Here is my credit card and the access to Speedwagon Foundation's resources. Alien in Dadaden, would you be my friend? No, I want your banana. Alien in Jojo, would you be my friend? Of course, I'll help you in Gumblink. Turns into dice. I finally know the truth. Both the round and flat earthers were wrong. The world is actually the same type of standard star platinum. Next you'll say, these results are rigged. I declare victory. These results are rigged. I declare victory. Ugh, I'm sick of you. Can't you take anything seriously? Sem. Too serious. Steel Ball Run got announced. The way they did it will make more people think it's in the Irene verse. Why aren't the two of them moving? Watching a fight between two psychic type cultivators is so boring. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Filthy acts at a reasonable price. Determination ain't shut. I was determined to kill myself and still survived. This you. Kira, I challenge you. I accept your challenge. I would like to start our fight with a firm handshake. Agreed. I know a honorable warrior when I see one. I touched Yab Keller Queen. Hacks him up. Oh for duck's sake. Jojo fans discussing the second strongest stand. Jojo fans discussing the number one strongest stand. US copyright when Guilty Gear has music references. US copyright when Jojo has music references. So long. Incredible. Joseph can't find jokes about rocks funny after Caesar. If Phantom Blood was mere deer documentary, Dio was a good brother for 7 years, until he wasn't. Jojo characters after fighting a stand that can turn water into H2O. I don't know her, but I'll fight for her. Move, Butch. Get out now, or I'll French kiss you. If David Production did this, then we should expect improvements here too. So none of you like batches? Actually I do. Shut up, jawline. I can excuse mere deer, but I draw dogs. You can excuse mere deer. Rohan Kishabi if he was real. AI artists. Why did Jojo Siwa change her style? Her bizarre rebranding adventure explained how bro felt after writing the title. Before divorce, relatively normal, respectable young man, normal clothes. After divorce, guy. Are ya winning, son? Are ya winning, son? Yes yes yes. POV, you're being treated by a paraplegic, so you hit one of these. How to deal with a bully. Hey, nerd, I kissed your sister last night. How did my cram taste? Slex is like Jojo's bizarre adventure. You get into lots of weird positions. You shout a lot. Your family gets cursed. Dio is there. Bro, I think your grandson is reviving you. You should totally mess with him and act like Dio. I like King Crimson. Me too. How Jujutsu Kaisen fans treat their mangaka. How JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fans treat their mangaka. I can assure you, dear viewer, the half-meek child is important to the plot. Obsessed with this look or hair, but I'm a male. Jojo characters after fighting a guy who can turn Coke into Pepsi, but only while they have an erection. People who don't know. People who know. Like mother like daughter. Arrivederci. Goodbye. Arrivederci. Goodbye. Johnny Joestar according to fans. Lore Acura Johnny Joestar. How it feels watching Jojo as a lesbian. He sure is neek. Jojo villains when they see a dog. Cars when he see a dog. Anime only, why should I read the manga? There's no point. Speedwagon in his Speedwagon. 1999. What's that? We are from the future. Whoa. No way. This is so cool. Huh. Your mom is heat. That's my dad. feed your stand like Mr. does. Here you go, guys. Lunch is served. If you don't, this will be the result. Jonathan Joestar Joseph Joestar. Yeah, that makes sense. Jotaro Kujo. Yeah, I can see that. Joseki Higashikata. What the duck? Designed with gamers in mind. Designed with activists in mind. You know what I just realized? I feel like we almost never see female characters in manga on their periods, or referencing their period at any point. Not even in like a high school slice of life series. JoJo's isn't guy. My brother in Christ, they danced to a royalty-free version of Catty controlled by Prince. JoJo characters after fighting a guy who can create ice. Stands. Hammond. German engineering. All 3. I helped 2,000 people walk again. 2001th guy. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fans. Boomers enjoying their 70s and 80s music on YouTube comment section. Haha, can't lie, but I've been snacking on cookies all day. This is why I duck with you. You always keep it real. Man sad. Man opens YouTube. Man sees Steel Ball Run announcement. Man happy. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Steel Ball Run. Me. What is the result of 10 divided by 3? The calculator's answer. 3.3333333333. Guys. I just changed my ducking name to Nariyaki Kakion. I'll cut your hair into a more proper style. JoJo localized names be like Blue Ford, Eulogy. Puxie watching Joline's birth while replaying Jotaro's memory disc. Jotaro hate annoying people whether they're man or woman. He's also more lent toward man. Jotaro hate woman. Annoying fan. So-called Mayfair boss when I touch their prostate. Hi, I'm Bottom. I snack, swallow and more. And you're 300 miles away. I drive. Jotaro watching Star Platinum turn into Hermit Purple after learning Hammond to defeat Dio. Hirohiko Eriki. Japanese. Above 60 years old. 65. His best work, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, consists of more than 7 entries plus spin-offs. His best work, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, is considered peak. Hideo Kojima. Japanese. Above 60 years old. 61. His best work, Metal Gear, consists of 7 entries plus spin-offs. His best work, Metal Gear, is also considered peak. JoJo's Part 3. JoJo's Part 3. If Dio let Jotaro, Joseph and Avdol safely come to Egypt and then jump them with 30 stand users. Rohan against stands. That's fine. Rohan against supernatural entities. Born too late 2. Born too early 2. Born just in time 2. If stands can shrink, why didn't Kakyoin just shrink Hierophant Green? Have it climb up Dio's ace then grow back to its normal size? Is he stupid? When people say I just like the manga art better than the anime art, what they think they're talking about, what they're actually talking about. Stands are manifestations of one's soul. Whole horse's soul. Steel Ball Run anime. It was rushed, so the quality is low. Chapter 63 isn't animated. Valentine is thin right from the start. Evil Dio be like, I accept my humanity, JoJo. JoJo characters fighting someone whose ability is to give other people their stand. Who stole the KFC bucket? Jonathan. What a polite young man. I'm not sure about that hair of yours, though. Pucky changing the stands. Keller Queen changing the user. Ratchet Mirataki in World Athletic Championships Tokyo 2025. Why didn't Bulk Sabbath just catch the bullet? Is he stupid or just skilled if? Cave divers for whatever bizarre reason. Hey guys. Mohamedo Avudaro. Yes, I am. Me, an Italian, watching a video about part 5, and they mispronounce the character names for the 100th time. Daily lives of high school boys. Some astronauts have found a cool ace rock floating in space, and they are bringing it to Earth. Is Jego's silver bullet a Joestar? Joseph's dirty deeds done dirt cheap. A new challenger has arrived at the racetrack. Getting power scaled. Just say no. Outer-versal characters legally can't node if you don't consent. I'm gonna revenge my sister. I'm gonna protect my sister. What's wrong, Puxy? Why do you want to reset the world, Sora? 17-year-old commits hate crimes against guy couple after lying to all of his friends. POV. Your opponent has time-stopping ability. Go ahead, Mr. Joestar. Have a stand that grants you the power of all fiction. Don't immediately win. Get your ability nullified by your own ability. Give the duck up and die. No, are you really gonna draw yourself as a JoJo character just because your birth name is Jojo? Yes, I am. When you know your dad ain't dad, but you can't prove it. What could Joseph Joestar have used to defeat Puxy? Lionel Abacchio traveled back in time and prevent Giano birth 1987. Oil on canvas. Kakyoin repeatedly warns you the baby has a stand, to the point of literally carving it on his arm. A flies on a plane. Bullies and a base's hungry homeless cat. Teams up and was friends with actual legalities. Saves the life of a homeless puppy by stopping a car from hitting it. Was an active opponent of the Neesis. A beach that makes people old. If they keep getting older, what'll happen to them? Geo. Babyface Requiem. Chopped. Broke. No home. Divorced. Ugly. No education. Stunning. Rich. Mansion. Married. Beautiful. Educated. Abacchio. Emo Abacchio. Starmie, you truly are a reliable guy. My stand power is invincible. Every JoJo villain ever. Jotaro avoided Jawline for a reason. Diavolo. Anasu. Pink Homicidal Twink Award. Stop saying enemies to lovers. These fish are not in love. Don't write fanfics about them. When you know Dio and Puxy have heat, steamy, Geist Lex but you can't prove it. When you know the baby is the stand user, but you can't prove it. You get all the stand abilities. Let's burn the photos, yeah. How Whole Horse looks to stand users. How Whole Horse looks to normal people. Just started part 6 and realized that the car in the OP looks like parts for Jotaro. Risotto somehow making sharp blades that tastes exactly like blood. You can tiger time expansion, meaning you can stretch seconds and warp reality, scientists say. So I'm the same type of stand as Star Platinum. So, there's this JoJo character, and every single girl fan out there always has a crush on him. I was wondering your thoughts on him. Oh, I'm sure it's his personality, because though I'm not a girl or anything, but I think he looks guy, and I would admittedly dang him if he asked. Hello. What in the Jujutsu Kaisen female fandom type shut is this? Stop. Bro thinks he's getting a bite. I have seen a bunch of spoilers for this Bruno guy dying. I don't know when he shows up, but I like this buxelity ever since Bruno was young. When you find a 5-year-old post explaining an itch topic that you had a passing interest in with extreme detail, this must be the work of an enemy Tylenol user. So it's the same type of stand as Star Platinum. Lovely couple wins Best Chists award on cruise ship. It's a pleasure to meet you. Joe Brothers, the enemy stand user could be anybody. You meet a muscular man and he suddenly starts posing. What will you do? Would solve it in an instant. Very good chance. Good chance. Somewhat good. Would struggle. Useless. Evil and intimidating tier. Look, I can stuff my ears into my ear holes too. My ears are totally flat, and you can't do it. Whoa, so cool. Hey father, I found him howling under a full moon. Can I keep him? Me on September 30th. Me on October 1st. Credit to the real Snipster on Instagram. Show me the real Jojo Memes. I said the real Jojo Memes. No, just leave him alone. He's creepy. Kill yourselves. Here is my license. License to be honey. When your husband won't take you to CVS. Who the duck left the Swiffer wet pads out to dry. Nobody ever helps me out in this house. It is time to go. Was I a good Johnny Joestar's theme? No, you were the best. Hello Quarter Maltese from Quarter Maltese. Hello Jotaro from Jojo. You can grate cheese on those abs. When you know that Screwball.po is a real boss of Passioner, but you can't prove it. How mother duckers look at you when you say your favorite character is Jotaro and not Bombardino Plot Clank 6, who only appears in one episode and is never mentioned again due to them having nothing to do with any other character. Can Star Platinum Tentacula taught someone? Who else thought Chijich's dealt was sad? This is my final harvest Josaki, take it. Why the duck does Jotaro hate brand people so much? I heard Araki praise to Hammond Beat every time he writes a complex part in the story. Lend me some logic Hammond Beat, this is base plot hole we're up against. The two best genres of stands. Intimidating figures in bulk. Pink.